Yeah, stop what trying to change whom you have already understand that it cannot change. The worst thing so ever that we mostly do is that we are trying to change someone or some situation that we know that it cannot change. For example, things that have already passed in your life, like disappointment, etc. Several things that occur in our life that have already passed, then we are focusing on those things that we know that we cannot change it. No matter what we do, we cannot change them. And the main purpose why I'm here is to let you know that there are some friends that you cannot change. Haters. You cannot change someone who have already hate himself or herself. The worstest thing about these so-called haters, the more they discover that you are doing something, you are moving forward, you are getting what motivated by yourself, you are inspiring your life, you are doing wonders, you are changing your system, your ways of living, they start to create envy. Listen, if you're choosing, you need to listen to this message to the end. And if you have not subscribed, try to subscribe. You know one thing? They don't really like themselves. How can you change someone who don't like his or her life? How can you change someone who don't even feel happy, who don't feel satisfied of what he or she have in life? About the haters, no matter what they inquire, you can give them the whole world, they will still have reason to hate you. It's so franking. Even if you give them the whole world, even if you give them the whole property on earth, they will still have reason to hate you. They will still have reason to say all manners of words on your behalf. It's not their problem. They have already been addicted. My father used to tell me a word. He said the worst problem or the worst thing to change on earth is blood. They have already been addicted to it. In their vein, blood is like what? Wickedness. Blood is like what? Wickedness. The blood have already turned to wickedness. One of my mentor, Apostle Johnson Suleiman, he said the word that he saw a vision. Then he said this to this woman. He said, retire your driver, but that this is what the Lord is showing him. The woman do what? He keep an ad and what silent to it. He didn't retire his driver, and at the end the driver do what? Kill the woman, butcher it, and kill the dead body in a fridge in different location. So brothers and sisters, no matter whom you are, you cannot change whom does not love his or her life. They don't love their life. That is the frank truth. They don't love the life they are living. Because if you love your life, you will love what you have. You will be satisfied with what you have. The haters, small thing can make them to hate you. Not that you have everything. They themselves can have everything in their life, but they will not still be satisfied. I can recall then when I was with some of my friends, I will buy things, I will give it to them. The little ones I have within myself, they will still try to collect it. There was a boy, let me just forget about that. But the frank truth is this: you cannot change the haters. You will be in a working place with them. You are being paid the same amount. You work at the same hours. You earn the same money, but there will still be envy of you. Haters, they are everywhere. The worst of it is that they are your closest friend. There will be the one that will be killing you inside. There will be the one that will be betraying you, speaking all sorts of words against you. Still, they will come and be smiling. My father said, one thing about these haters is that they will kill you in secret, do all manners of words in secret. They will still come openly to you and ask you, how are you? To know if you are really hot, to know if you are really doing what you are still doing. Listen, the more they discover that you are not giving in to quit, the more they discover that you are doing successful, the more they discover that you are doing something with your life, the more they discover that there's something in you that they themselves cannot do, the more they hate you. You yourself, you say, why do they hate me? Why are they acting this way? Why are they behaving this manner? Does that mean I have done something wrong? Does that mean I have cheated them? Does that mean I have done something contrary to their will? No, you have not done anything wrong. But the reason why they just hate you is because they want you to be doing the same thing they are doing. They want you to be the same level with them. So don't force yourself to change whom cannot change. Don't force yourself to change someone whom you have already know that he or she cannot change. Just leave them to beat the bush. Because the more they know that you are doing something unique with your life, the more they are being offended. The more they know that you are doing something unique with the life you have, the more they are offended. Because they don't want you to be greater than them. They don't want you to be more successful than them. They don't want you to be more unique than them. They want you to be at the same level with them. Then when they discover that you are now doing something that is above them, the more they discover that there is something you are doing that is greater than what they themselves think about you, the more they hate you. So don't force yourself to change them. Cut them off. This is just this only solution. Stop forcing someone to be with you. Stop forcing someone to associate with you. Stop forcing someone to come into your life. Because the more you force them, the more they damage your life. The more you force them to stay, the more they cause pain, sorrow in your life. So, they don't hate you because they don't like you. I mean, they don't hate you because they don't like you. The main purpose why they hate you is because you are doing something with your life. You are expanding more than them. That is the reason why they hate you. So don't force yourself to be with them. Don't force yourself to be associated with them, because they can never change. It is in their blood. They have already been addicted to it. That is how they live. That is how they have already been brought up. So haters will always be haters. No matter how you try to change them, you cannot change them. They pretend a lot. They pretend to love you. They pretend to be your friend, but they are the ones spoiling you. So don't force yourself to do or to change them. Because not that they don't love you. That is the fact truth. Not that they don't love you. Not that they don't want to be with you. But the main reason is that they want you to be at the same level with them. So because you disagree not to do or to be at the same level with them, you want to move on with your life. You want to do something. You don't want to be at the same point where you are yesterday. You want to get to another level. You want to do something that is different. That is the reason why they hate you. So don't force yourself trying to be at the same level with them in order to please them. But try your best to do something with your life you are giving. May God bless you. May God increase you. So don't force yourself to change them, because they cannot change. They have already been addicted to what they call what? Haters. They are everywhere. They don't even like their side. How can someone who don't love his own life love you? How can someone who don't care about his life love you? How can someone who is not satisfied of what he or she have love you? So they don't love themselves. There's no reason they should love you. Why? Because they don't love themselves at the first time. Because the first love starts with you, not with others. So someone who don't have the first love within himself or herself cannot love you. That is the fact truth. So don't force yourself to change someone who cannot change, because you cannot create what you don't have. You will always create what you have. You cannot create what you are not talented to. You will always create what you are talented to. So because they are not talented to what you are doing, they are not addicted to do what you are doing, they are not capable to do it, they are not committed to do it. That is the reason why they are jealous of you, and they want you to be the birds of the same feather. But when they discover that you are not the birds of the same feather, they start to have what? Enmities with you, to hate you, to speak all manners of evil against you, even when you are right. But the main reason is this: haters will always be haters. No matter what they have, they can never be satisfied. So don't force yourself to be with them. Don't try to force yourself to be with them, because haters will always be haters. No matter what you give them, they will never be satisfied. Remain tuned and be blessed. And if you have not subscribed, try to subscribe and share this video in order to save life, so that people around the world will not force themselves to be with someone who don't really care about them, so that people will stop forcing themselves to change the haters, because haters will always be haters. They don't love themselves. They don't have any reason to love you. Remain blessed.